Obesity. It's one of the biggest problems in the US and around the world. Being overweight is not only bad for you physically, it's also bad for you mentally. According to the infographic show, in the last 30 years, the obesity rate has jumped from 15% to 35% in just that short amount of time. Obesity can lead to other health problems such as heart failure, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. The average healthcare cost in the United States for obesity is $190.2 billion, which is 21% of all medical costs in the US. If being overweight is such a huge problem, and most people are aware of it, why aren't more people living healthy lifestyles? The answer is simple: lack of motivation. When people look at exercise, they think of things like running on the treadmill, going out for a jog, going to the gym, things that can be tedious, boring, and difficult to sustain over a long period of time. For my community advocacy project, my goal was to demonstrate that long periods of exercise can be fun through one of the most popular things in the world, sports, specifically basketball and football. To do this, I went around asking anyone who was interested if they would like to become physically and mentally healthier doing something that's fun. And for 1 month, with myself and anyone else who accepted, we would go down to Stringham 3 days a week and play ball for 2 hours. Before we went, I asked each individual to record a health goal for themselves, whether it's mentally or physically, and I promised them that it would be achieved at the end of the month. Each goal largely differed from the other. However, I knew for a fact that I would be able to get done by the end of the month doing the same thing. I was inspired to do this project by a program through the NFL called Play 60. Play 60 stresses that everyone should get at least 60 minutes of exercise a day to maintain a healthy lifestyle. The NFL uses superstars such as Cam Newton, Antonio Brown, and J.J. Watt to inspire kids from a young age to get active and stay healthy. The NFL sends players across America to different schools, having them give speeches about staying active in an effort to stop childhood obesity. They organize flag football games and set up drills with the players for young kids. A few of the individuals who signed up allowed me to interview them for the purpose of this video.
I saw this as a great way to clear my head and do something that I'm passionate about, which is basketball. It's a great way to meet new people, get great exercise, and get better at the game that I love. I was on the team last year for JV, but then I got cut this year, so I want to use that as a way to get better, so next year I can make the team.
I learned in health that exercise can improve mental health. Not making the baseball team has made me a little depressed, so I hope this program will help.
I don't want to be fat. I want to set a health goal so I can look nice to my girl.
I feel it's important to lose weight at a young age because it will reduce the stress in my joints when I'm older, and I will feel more motivated to do stuff. Basketball and football are my two favorite sports, so while I'm doing that and having fun, I could easily be losing weight. So.
After the month was over, I re-interviewed them to ask them how they felt about their results.
At the end of the month, I feel more confident and I feel more prepared for trials next year. I feel a lot better mentally. I think this project was a huge success.
So after playing football and basketball for about a month, I lost about 10 pounds, and I feel like this project was a success.
So this didn't work out for me. I lost 1 pound. I didn't go to anything Alex offered me. And I'm still fat, and my girlfriend told me I'm a fat piece of... And we broke up.
After the month, I lost 9 pounds, and my initial plan was to lose 8, so I overachieved, and so the project was a success.
As you can see, I came through on my promise. Everyone who actively participated in the program as much as they could were able to reach their goal by the end of the month. Except of course for James, who never showed up for any of the programs, but that's an excellent example of lack of motivation and lack of dedication. Tyler was able to get his confidence back and is ready to try out again next year. He told me off camera that he feels that throwing the ball in football also helped him improve as a pitcher. Angelo lost his unspecified amount of weight and also told me he feels a lot more energetic. And finally, David feels he has improved as a basketball player by playing consistently. The other prospects were also able to reach their goals. I did this to help these individuals become better versions of themselves, but that's not the only reason I did this. I did it to inspire others to do something similar. There's a passion for everyone in physical activity. It's just a matter of finding it. It may not be football or basketball. It can also be swimming, lacrosse, baseball, as long as you're physically active and get 60 minutes of play a day. You can do something similar to what I did, but the best way to get active and have some fun is to join an after-school activity. It'll not only benefit you physically, it'll also benefit you mentally by teaching you what it's like to work as a team. You can check out the morning announcements or talk to your guidance counselor to see what interests you. Big thank you to anyone who participated, and always remember, get 60 minutes of play a day.